음, 네.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? 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 Okay. Okay. Hello, hello. They were such beautiful lanterns. The bamboo splints they use are shaped so thin and woven together as finely as thread. And when they move, it's like watching carp swing in a lotus pond. Brother Liang bought one once, do you remember?
で
You're
も
right, he did, but I like these lanterns more. Though I'm not so sure about all the new food. Tofu with white fuzz, fish with strange flavors. Not to say they're bad, but in the Magnolia cellar just now, we also saw one at the city gate this morning. Magnolia flowers. Yes, you can take some back if you like.
それは
I would like some, but I'm worried they'll wilt before we make it back up the mountain. It's better that someone else buys them. They'll last longer that way. Here you are, your tea. As they're talking, a waiter arrives with their tea and two plates of delicate pastries. Pastries. These pastries are a delicacy from the Wu region. I hope you enjoy them. You have pastries from Wu?
あ
Yes, indeed. We are the only establishment in all of Wanzhou that sells them. See that ferry out there? Delectable as they are, these pastries don't keep for long. They're best fresh from the boat, where were they to be sent to the next town, they lose their flavor before they arrive. Wanzhou is all mountains, which makes travel difficult. But there is a ferry just east of our town. Thanks to that, we can use horses and boats to deliver these pastries here while they're still fresh. Fruit style pastries are the finest, though they tend to be very sweet. I do hope they're to your liking.
ありがとう。
Thank you. Now I have to try them. Picks up the nearest one and examines it carefully. Master says I'm from Wu too, so what's so what in bleh, it's sweet. It's filled with red bean paste. I did warn you, and before you ask, no, there are no refunds. Girlfriend shakes her head with a smile and pushes a cup of clear tea toward paper Heron. Drink this, it will cut the sweetness. With this spring's tea leaves not yet ready, the establishment still serves last year's tea. Its leaves are aged, but the brew is light and clear.
んこれっ
This is
て
bean cake tastes nothing like the ones our brothers bought. By my eye, it seems like they've used sticky rice and sesame oil. I wonder how they mix it all together. If I were to sell them, I wouldn't use that rock sugar bean paste. I'd go with something
う
lighter.
ん
But it's better. Maybe salt and pepper? What's happening? Are we getting drunk?
先輩
Finch, are you still listening? The wind picks up. Bells chime gently under the building's eaves, and a pair of resting birds fly away, startled.
ロセツ
Heron, is it truly your desire to go down the mountain and sell cakes? Of course, but I can't just leave. Just like our brothers, they don't really want to stay on the mountain either, do they? Brother Liang, I've watched him practice with his sword. He's amazing. He wields his blade like the heroes in a story, the one whose swords can cut water.
でも
But our techniques focus on regulating ki, concentration, and visualization. The longevity sword cares little for physical sharpness.
そうだよ
True. And Brother San lives only for poetry and song. When I first came, he'd have his nose in a book of verses all day. All that knowledge, and he still couldn't remember the Grand Master's full title. Convincing him to read Taoist texts for decades would be a real challenge. You've all been so kind to me, stayed with me. How could I possibly leave you behind? Ah, you. I can't even. Do you have any idea how many dream of joining the White Horse School to learn the method of longevity? And yet the three of you act as though it's nothing.
でも何の違い
But
があるっ
what's
てい
the
うの
difference between selling cakes and studying the method? There you go again. She lets out a long, weary sigh. Of course, there's a difference. What's the difference? What? The method and steam buns? Okay. Mm, The gate. Half melted snow leaves the ground slick with mud. At times like this, you are willing to brave the streets, save for a couple of tired looking market stall vendors leaning against the roadside.
俺は
You know, I reckon we should head to the big fair in Zhu County next year. What's the point of staying in Chuntang? I'll think about it. What is there to think about? Look around. The town's empty. The only way to make money here is by depending on travelers. We're getting into some shady business, and the second is not an option for us.
分かってる
I know, but my family has lived in Town for generations. Leaving isn't as easy as all that. Not like it's any different for me. But you know what they say, a transplanted tree dies, but a relocated person thrives. A transplanted tree, a relocated person thrives. You, suddenly, the sound of hooves cut through their conversation.
あの
Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the Eastport?
ん
Eastport?
うん
I can tell from your accent that you're not a local. You're going to the Zhu County Fair, then the port is the wrong direction. That's quite alright. I'm not heading to Zhu County. Forgive my asking, but why are you going there alone? That place is all but deserted.
心配いら
Oh,
な
I'm
いよ
not traveling alone. I have a friend with me. She forgot the way, see? So I thought I'd come back to ask for directions. Wait, this still the past? Wait, see the python ahead? Go past it. Head straight east, cross the woods to the river, then follow it downstream.
ありがとう。
Thank you kindly. She bows and turns to leave, but stops short, remembering something. One more thing. Does the East Port have a ferry? It did once upon a time, but it's been empty for a long while.
なるほど。
I thought as much. I believe I've traveled on one there before. You must be joking. Even in my grandfather's time, the ferries were deserted. When could you have possibly traveled on one? Okay, so this is the present. Back when I was a young bitch, we continue. Yay! Oh, no challenge. Are you? I I like the paper cutting challenges. Old tricks. So they use this background a lot. They use this in uh the wilderness thing. And when Anjo Nalo was released from the toy, this is the location of that Jay's story. The melting snow lies thick, soaking last year's fallen leaves and branches. Pip slugs ahead and through the mud, pulling her mule behind her. Okay, so that mule is definitely going to paper Heron and Pip's gonna die. That's my theory. I thought the path would be easier once it warmed up. We can take a breath here if you like. Paper Heron takes the mule by the reins and ties it to a dead tree beside the path.
なんで？
Is there a reason you don't ride your mule? Hearing the question, the mule looks up at the Taoist, then drops its head and continues its search for seeds under the leaves. Because he isn't mine. The key stagnation we're seeking stems from somewhere near an old man's house near the East Port. Mm, so, or maybe Pip was also made an immortal, and so that's what Paper Heron was finding in the previous chapter. I wasn't able to fully explain what key stagnation is to him. Still, he understood. I wanted to help and insisted on giving me this mule. But until I've finished what I came here to do, I can't accept his reward. Girl. Hmm. Okay. Oh, okay. You're one of those dignity-driven girls. Okay. Pip affectionately pats the mule's back. Winnie? Winnie? Paper Heron gives a nod of approval and gives the mule several pats of her own. You're right, it's the proper way to do things. Is it really? Uh, Different times, I guess. You wouldn't catch me walking this far without transportation. You're right, it's the proper way to do things. Winnie, ride me. Heron, you said you've been to the Eastport before. When was that?
う
I don't recall
ん、覚
exactly,
えて
but I
な
know
い。
it was very many years ago.
で
But
も
you don't appear to be much older than I am.
それは
And how do you know I haven't used a technique to preserve my youth, or that I draw power from the moonlight? Apply Storax ash to my face each night, or drank a specially brewed tonic made the purest with purest water. Okay, so this I'm gonna hold off on my questions till I read the rest of the chapters. Really? Which one is it? What's your secret? Haha, none. You're so gullible. I can't help but wonder how your family allows you to travel alone.
露雪
I think I've rested enough. Time to move. Maybe you can reach town before dark. Pip looks around, her gaze darting between unfamiliar landmarks.
でも
I think I'm lost again. Through the woods to the east, right? Which way is
露
east?
雪
Heron, is east to our left or right? An hour passes. Ah, we're back where we started. Heron, you don't know the way either. Yeah, Heron's notoriously bad with directions based on the main story. Well, I always followed my seniors. I never had the need to learn how to find the way myself. But isn't the four cardinal directions like basic education? Again, different times. But as Taoists, I would have thought they were taught like the basic cardinal directions, right? Like the Buddha is up or north. Whatever. Um, mm, 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 mm. Mm. But since we're looking for the key stagnation, perhaps I can come up with a different solution to help guide us.
優美を測り
Channel the
虚
power
無を
of the
巡ら
way.
す
Oh, cool. You wobbles in the air for a moment for tilting its head. I left a trace of key on it. As long as we're not too far, it should be able to guide us to the stagnant key. You could have done this an hour ago.
うーん
My only hope is that we haven't wandered too far.
でも
But the swallow circles paper heron twice, then lands on the hair and begins pecking its wing.
え
Hmm? It's never flown that fast before. Pip, did you see which way it went? It seems to be on your head.
え
On my head.
まあまあ
Alright, I understand. It's no fault of yours, but we need you to find something else. Go!
どう
There, not a bad trick, eh? What did you do? This technique of yours, is it similar to what you did to that brute's knife back at the inn?
そうだよ
Good eye, it's just a little trick I picked up. I can teach you if you like. Come to think of it, we were so busy finding the way there that I failed to ask. Why were you fighting that man in the first place? He's a fraud, one that almost fooled me too. He had set up a fortune teller's stall by the bridge. He claimed that the land was cursed, blaming it for the town's decline, and offered to cleanse the misfortunes in exchange for offerings. At first, I thought for certain he'd know more about key stagnation, so I wanted to ask for his advice. But after observing him for 2 days, I realized he was a fraud. He had enough skills to convince the villagers, sending dead leaves spinning in the air, making pebbles float, that sort of thing. But when I confronted him, we'd hardly spoken a few words before he'd drawn his blade.
なるほど。
I see. But before you fought, did it ever occur to you that you might lose?
多
I wasn't
分
about to stand back and let him swindle those poor people out of their money. Besides, you can only be sure of victory if you fight. And what was your plan if you didn't win? You know, I figured someone like you would step in and put things to rights. Because apparently that always works. But if there wasn't anyone, I'll just die, I guess. Thank you. If I'd failed, I'd have retreated. There'd be no shame in losing, and when I'm older and stronger, I would return and win. When I'm around your age, I doubt I lose to anyone. If age was a measure of how strong you are, then yeah, when your parents' age, you would definitely won't lose to anyone.
うーん
My age, that's a lot further away than you might think.
でも
I have to say, your strategy of retreating when you can't win is truly a Taoist act. Follow the heart and accept the natural way of things.
露雪
That fraud spoke lies, but his words about the town failing, those seem true. The old man who gave me this mule said Chuntan was once a bustling place. Now it's only lively during the big fair in Zhu County nearby. Can stagnant key flow make a place so many lives go wrong?
多分ね
Maybe. Plants die, water turns foul, animals leave. It all can happen. But we need to see for ourselves. Many things can change a town's fortune. Ever since I came down the mountain, I've tried to right wrongs, fight when I see injustice. I've even exposed a few cheats along the way. Front broker Wang forced low prices and exploited the townspeople. I argued with him. Yanshi Li deceived his patients by selling incense ash as elixirs. I called him out. And Zhao, head of the armed escort, let his men bully the merchants, so I fought him too.
でも
But but nothing seems to have changed. I wonder if she won those fights, or she retreated. Or maybe there were other arcanists she went to. Maybe I just don't know enough yet. If I were like you, or even better than you, that wouldn't change anything. You have a good heart, Pip, and your mind is in the right place. But there are some things one person can do. Great skills can make a dead tree sprout and a flower bloom for
で
100 years.
も
But no one can return to spring that has already passed. All things flow as they will. I wonder where this is in the timeline. Before Mayfly, Paper Heron suddenly tilts her head, listening to something in the near distance. Then she smiles.
まあいいや
Forget it. Let's just focus on what's in front of us. Listen, do you hear water? That was it. Okay. There's no puzzle, or not a puzzle, the mini game for pages. Your paper swallow is amazing.
Eh?
This is really the esport? It looks like
うーん
nothing like I remember. It's quite different from the town too. I was just thinking the same thing. What do you... Suddenly, the mule lifts its head and brays. Then, without warning, it charges forward. Winnie! Hey, Hugh, don't be so impatient. You're back. Didn't I tell you to accompany this nice young lady? The mule stops beside the old man. Oh, this old man. He's more comfortable here with you. I only want to do the right thing, sir. There's no need to give me anything in return. No, no. What would an old man like me do with a mule anyhow? Right? You're a strong, good fellow, aren't you, boy? You'll be wasted with me, don't you think? But I thought he called Pip a boy. Winnie!
分かってる
I know. I'll miss you too. But this is for the best. Once many people passed through here, I made enough to feed you back then, but now, well, I'm sorry I can't anymore. Gently strokes the mule's ear and sighs. Look at me going on about you. What brings you back so soon? You can rest assured, sir. Help us arrive. This is Paper Heron. I may have lacked skills to finish what I started, but I'm certain that she will be able to help. Smiles at the old man, glances up at it. Seems we've come to the right place. Oh, don't trouble yourselves. The good days are long gone, and they're not coming back. Madame, I apologize for getting you involved in this nonsense. It is not nonsense. Right, there's a strong wind in the air. Please come inside. There's a strong wind in the air. Please come inside. There's a strong wind in the air. Please come inside. Hello. I need to get a clearer mind. Do I? It's not much, but you're welcome here. Allow me to make you some tea. Wait, is it this the chambers of Sheng's boss? But in the morning, this where this is also where Mayfly woke up. They're using it. It's not much. All right, well, let's make tea. Let's speak frankly.
ん
Frankly,
これって露雪
I mentioned it. Yes, there were a few oddities on the road, such as let's see. I got woken up off a fight, cake stolen, spent most of the trip wandering around lost. Quite a few return events, wouldn't you say? Not that kind of unusual. I'm talking about the key flow. Is it
確
true that this was
か
once a busy ferry crossing? Oh my, if you remember that old ferry now. The old man hobbles over with a platter of course.
構わないよ悪うなかね
Your hands, but your focus remains anywhere else. She hesitates.
露雪
I know you know more than you're letting on. Please just tell me the truth. Do you think Shuntown went downhill because there's something wrong with the key there? Here? Outside the window, a dead leaf falls in silence.
違うよ
No. No?
確か
The
に
key here is blocked, that much is certain. But you can't pin a whole town's bad luck on just that. As I said before, there could be many reasons for what's happening here. It could be the shifting of trade roads or simply a turning of the human
月に
heart.
満ち欠け
In
あ
the
り
end, everything has its
金
seasons. Not everything comes from magic and sorcery, nor can they be fixed by them. Yeah. People are so quick to blame it on fate or destiny or magic or sorcery in the past because they don't want to blame that this life it happens, you know? There has to be something that leads to their bad luck, or else why were they chosen for bad things to happen to, right? So it's much easier to blame forces at work that you don't understand. I think it's for them, what's easier to understand is something you don't understand. Does that make sense? It's easier to make sense. That's what I meant. It's easier to make sense of what you can't understand in a way because you just attribute it to spirits, magic, doing magic stuff to your life. So you don't have to question it because the hell are you gonna do, right? But when you attribute it to consequences of people's actions, can be hard to take in as you see when did it happen, why, and how. It just goes all crazy. What a train of thought from ugh, just a message. Not everything comes. Yeah, he's right. I don't understand Key like the two of you seem to, but the new trade routes that open all go through Zoo County to the ferry on town Felsan. That's just how things are. Please excuse her, madame. She's young and her heart is in the right place. She believes everything must have a reason, a solution. So it's not the key.
でも
I never said it wasn't. Stagnant key flows do pose a bit of a problem.
おそらく
Spring comes upon a withered tree. True, I cannot bring spring back, but making an old tree bloom again, that I can do. What? Used to be a local custom to plant trees here, back when the ferry still ran. For those returning, the sight of our trees standing guard was how we knew we were home, even before the ferry docked. My grandfather stood in the stream, and now the ferry's dead. Sometimes I think that the ferry buried this tree and I are all too old. Sad. If it could bloom again, that would grant this old man his dearest wish. Longevity. Longevity. Oh, come on, big Heron. With a small flourish, she conjures a red paper cut May blossom. It drowns down, settle on what? Settle on the worn table. Oh, so she's gonna transform it. Yes, finally. Okay, I like these. I love these. Is my voice too loud? I don't think it is. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, um, she's gonna she's gonna make this tree bloom, isn't she? Oh my God! There's three left. Sorrows of the distant past. This a this is a past scene, right? Apricot tree question mark. What? Where's the tea? I need a hand. The last of the cargo is loaded, and the bustle at the ferry terminal fades into murmurs as it does.
うん
This is the place with key stagnation? It seems normal to me. I was expecting crumbled mountains and a bar and barren earth. I think my audio's too loud. It is. Hello? Hello. Okay, now my audio is to. Hello? Hello? No wonder Master's mad at you. You hear only what you want to hear. No one. Okay. What you're describing is the chaos. Oh, okay. So we're back on. So what you're describing is the chaos key. When Lange, key stagnation is entirely different. Ah, yes, that's right. I remember now. A place suffering key stagnation is effectively sealed shut. Nothing in it changes, grows, or dies, right? Close, but not quite. To seal away key altogether would require very powerful artifact. The sword, like, yeah, or Heron always drawn to the most peculiar
でも
things. More often, the life force in such places quietly fades away. You might not notice it at first, but over time, this decay becomes violent. That sounds serious. It could be major or minor. A mountain might collapse, or a small patch of grass might wither. No one can predict what will happen until the signs appear.
なるほどね。
So the whole town could suffer a serious disaster, or just glances up at their apricot tree, leans against. This apricot tree here might not bloom again.
ええ
Yes, either way, you should act before any troubles arises. Better to be safe than sorry. From what I can gather, there are traces of Lanju's last awakening still lingering here. The flow of ki is still partially blocked. I'm sorry. It's nothing too serious, but it's hard to rid it for good. It will need cleansing now and then. Really, that's great. I mean, good. Yes, I can help you whenever you come down the
で
mountain.
も
You thought this one you could be.
多
I'd
分
say about 200 years from now, give or take a
路線
decade. By then, you'll be able to travel on your own. You won't need people. So they're all immortals?
に200
Or just a joke? Who knows what it will be like in another
そ
200
の時
years?
に見た風
The
物はきっ
waters
と
and friends will remain, but the sights will surely change. A river breeze blows along the water's edge, knocking a few white and pink petals from their branches. Paper Heron catches one, holding it up to examine its dry yellowed edge. Letting it fall to the ground, she turns her gaze to the treetop.
200年
In
か
200 years, this tree could grow to be as tall as the May tree at our school.
そうかもね
Perhaps, if it's lucky, if no one cuts it down, if no disaster strikes, or in 200 years, be forgotten. Hmm, I thought you'd be disappointed once you learned we're just saving one tree. I made a promise to the old man to help, and I will. Besides, saving a tree is a good thing.
うんでも
Where do we start? Ah! The girl stares up at the long barren tree, unsure of how to proceed. I did some investigating of my own. Clearing the key won't be the only difficulty. There's also an enchantment placed here by an
多
immortal.
分
I think this immortal saw the problem and placed the enchantment to clear the key. I think this immortal has found a problem and placed the enchantment to clear the key. Clever. But over 100 years have passed. The enchantment has decayed, letting the key stagnate once more.
でも、
How am I supposed to fix an immortal's work?
ううん、
Not
構
to
わないよ。
worry. I know how. You do?
それは、
Intricate as this enchantment may be, it is no immortal skill. Just a common ritual from my school. The white the White Horse School, right? I've seen it many times since I was a youth.
そうね。
Your school? You didn't mention much about it on the way here. What's it like?
でも、
It's in Wanju, but we keep to ourselves up in the mountains, so you may not have heard of it. Sounds like a nice place to learn grow your skills away from the world. Not exactly. My master
う
once
ち
said
は
that
回
in
り
the
持
old
ちって
days,
言う
our
でしょ。
seniors often descended the mountain. Um, there's even a tale of a sage asking the head of our school for guidance. But that was long ago. No sect lasts forever. Seniors. She was one of uh, the ones who escorted the seniors to right 100 years ago. As for the students, they must all be skilled cultivators of ki, like you. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Like me, yes and no. Each of us walked a different path. I was the last to join, see, and I'd always been a bit of a handful. Still, they all cared for me. Brother Liang, yup, Brother Liang was impatient, quick-tempered, always swinging the sword. He didn't quite fit the image of a master. More like a storybook villain, he ventured down the mountain more than anyone. Loved meddling in other people's affairs. Brother San hardly spoke, choosing only to read the Taoist texts over and over. He had the appearance of a master, but he loved to lecture and school people, and when he did speak, his words were often so fancy that sometimes I think even he didn't know what he was talking about. I also had a senior sister. Oh, I almost said Ren. It was sa- I almost said Ren was her sister. I also had a senior sister at school. We were the closest. I forgot her name already. What's her name? Brill Finch, right? Thought they were mortal too. Okay, okay. She was kind, Master liked her. Whenever there was trouble, we went directly to her. And if Master was going to punish someone would ask her to
で
intervene.
も、
But she didn't quite fit the image of a master either. The masters in tales are always ill-tempered, but not her. She, she, her. Another river breeze ripples the face of the water, and several dead leaves float down from a bare branch.
露雪、
Heron? Paper Heron seems totally lost in the branches of the apricot tree.
すまんたい。
Hmm? Oh, sorry, I was lost in thought. Now, this enchantment, it's not one I've ever studied formally, but it's common enough knowledge in the school. It shouldn't prove too difficult. Did you remember the apricot tree from uh, the one she and her sister talked about? Here we go. Paper.
ああ、
Wow.
歓喜メイス、
With the flow of key, the
振動
mind
回避。
opens wide. She always does this duck paper thing. It's the default. incantation involve a duck? What was her Odimo again? Is it just an origami sheet or a duck origami thing? She draws a complex sign in the air. One Pip has neither seen before nor what? A clear wind carrying withered grass sweeps over the treetops.
露雪
Is that it?
そうね
I know you said it wasn't difficult to fix, but I was hoping there'd be more of a show. Well, as you said, fixing it wasn't hard. Favor Heron lets out a slightly awkward cough.
でも
But despite my efforts, a problem still remains. Things are a little different from what I thought. I'll have to think of another solution. A little different?
これについ
Just
て
a little. The
は
enchantment is indeed from my school, yes, but the way to fix it, I'll have to think on
お
that.
そらく
This enchantment is simple but elegant to fix. To fix it, I'll need to guide the key using the same method employed when it was first cast. But the enchantment is feeble. If I use too much power, I'll destroy it. One wrong move and it's gone. I need to be very careful.
これって
Wait a moment.
こ
This
これ
enchantment
は
feels familiar. It feels like me. Aw. It feels like my senior sister's work. Hmm. That's great. Then it should be easier to solve, right? I'm not sure. Pip looks at Paper Heron confused, but she doesn't look back. Instead, her gaze is fixed on the seemingly benign tree trunk, lost deep in thought.
多分
You said you often came down the mountain with your seniors. Perhaps you came here with your senior sister before? Yup, right on the money.
多分ね
Perhaps that's so. From what you said, it sounds like you were close.
確かに
Yes, we were. Well, since you know the caster so well, you must be familiar with her habits and style.
もう
I
覚
have
えて
little
ない
memory of what happened back then. Did she grow to forget it? How many years has it been since those days? Oh, I see. Pip taps her chin with her forefinger, thinking as she circles twice around the tree.
露雪
Oh, I have another idea. The turtle is your senior sister, so the key is to mimic her style. Wouldn't the easiest way be to ask her, "Oh, sister. Oh, Pip." At first I was stuck, so I came to you, but now you're unsure too. The only route left is to follow. Follow is to find the original caster, which is long, 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 long dead, I think. He speaks earnestly, growing more confident with each spoken word.
そう
Yes, we'll likely be gone for a while, meaning we'll miss the spring's blossoming season, but as long as you solve the key stagnation, we can come back. Come back for what? Finding her might be difficult. Why? Is she traveling? In seclusion? Doesn't matter. You're from the same school. You must have a way to reach her. No, she's dead,
う
Pip.
ん
She's dead. A way to reach her. It is possible, but I never learned how to summon a spirit. Wait, what? Summon a spirit?
つまり
You mean she's no longer with us? Nice, Pip. Oh, Pip. Oh, my sweet summer child, Pip. Two more. Oh, so the ones with this has the mini game. Okay. Back into the last chapter. The hand she held.
ん
Is
こ
that
れっ
it?
て
Abraham's senior sister sheathes her sword with practiced
露
ease.
雪
Heron, stop staring. It's not a difficult spell. The way you wove the enchantment was impressive. Can you teach me? You haven't been with us long enough to understand our school's core teachings. Even if you learned the forms, they'd be little more than empty poses, and you'd be unable to cleanse the key.
多分
With your natural talent, in 10 years or so, you'll have built a solid enough foundation that weaving this enchantment will come easily.
でも
But what if I need to use it before then? If such a need arises, come find me. Another senior student, or even master himself.
それから
And if I'm out alone and can't reach anyone? Pearlfin shakes her head and chuckles. You're just asking questions until I say give it a try, aren't you? With so many new things to explore, one would think you'd be content enough as it is. So this is what happens. Have patience, sister. 10 years is a short time. Follow Master's teachings, and I promise you, your time will come. Ooh, 10 years is a short time for paper Heron. 10 years is a short time. That's over 3,000 morning and evening classes. Over 3,000 recitals of the scripture of the Big Dipper.
まだ子供だから
That sounds fun. Astrology is fun. She could have taken astrology classes. There's no such classes in our country. Heron, so young, so impatient. 10 years may feel long now, but someday you look back and see it all as just a moment. Later, sure, but later isn't here yet. Right now, it's forever away.
露雪
Sigh. Heron,
今
Master
後
hasn't told you yet, but he intends to pass the two longevity swords to you. Longevity. Do you know what longevity truly means? Our school's practice already extend our lives to be longer than most, and you, with your natural talent and a mind so ready to grasp our core teachings, are a
あなた
rarity.
は私たちよ
You
り
must trust me when I
ずっ
say
と
your
長い時
forever
間を
will
過
be
ごすの
longer than any of ours. So they've already accepted that Paper Heron's gonna be an immortal. Okay, only mine? But what about the rest of you? Same question. Like, it's kind of sad.
露雪
Aaron, are you alright? It's my fault. I shouldn't have suggested. Under the apricot tree, Paper Heron opens her eyes. The here and now slowly coming back into puzzling focus.
え
Hmm? I'm fine, but you seem off. You've been walking circles around me for a while. You haven't moved for some time. Just stood there with your eyes closed. Did something remind you of your past? I was thinking about the enchantment and the memory surface. That's all. I didn't mean to worry you.
多分
Are you certain you're alright? You seem a little sad.
ん
Do I?
これっ
I
て
was just trying to think of a way to solve our problem here. I wanted to remember something from back then that could help us, but relying on my memory is, well, unreliable at best. But
確
you're
か
right,
に
things you remind me of
ちょ
forever
っと
ago.
考えさせて
I should think about what kind of person Finch. No, I don't think that will help. I should focus on how she set the enchantment back then. I
見つけた
I found her. Oh, she always wielded arcane techniques with more precision than others. You have to rely on arcane techniques. You left space for future adjustments to the key. I can feel it. Hidden in plain sight. She was managing the school's affairs. Ah, he was also skilled in sensing the flow of ki. A peer of the most observant, most caring kind. Finch, I want to remember more about you. Yes, let's remember together. Okay, what's this? What's this supposed to be? Is it a duck? An apricot tree? Ah, I see. Okay. There's. You also think she seems sad, don't you? Bray! It's all my fault. When we go back, I'll apologize properly to the elder. It's the least I can do,
多
right?
分
Worst case, figure another method out somewhere else. Dot dot dot. Ugh. As Pip looks up, her eyes widen in disbelief. OMG. The sea of that grass shifts from gray yellow to tender green, and in the center, the dying apricot tree bursts into life. Great clusters. The flowers? Wow. What is this? Hmm. This tree has good fortune. Its key wasn't fully cut off. Cut off. See. Once the flow cleared and all the life stored over the years burst forth. Paper hinges, full of flowers, her expression hidden. Beautiful.
露雪
You fix it.
違うよ
No, not
でも
exactly. I destroyed the old enchantment. Oh, you did. Why didn't I think of something so simple? I couldn't even see how the key flowed.
露雪
Even if the idea had struck me, I wouldn't have known where to start. Heron, you're amazing. You should doubt yourself. Oh, like I said, the enchantment wasn't
で
complex.
も
This may have been the last thing she left in this world, and we destroyed
つ
it.
まり
The last thing she left.
彼女が
Yes,
残したも
this
の
was
なん
my
だ
senior sister's work.
どうして
And you just destroyed it?
これについて
The
は
enchantment needed mending, reweaving, every 200 years. But there's no one left who knows how. Even if we kept it, it would have faded over
心
time.
配いらない
You
よ
needn't worry. I used my school sword to set the key flow right again. Even without anyone to tend it, there should be no more trouble.
つま
You
り
mean the key here will never stagnate again? Exactly. Oh, is the old enchantment gone forever? No trace remains?
うん
Yes, nothing
何も
remains. Ah, binge. We're down to our last chapter, guys. I'm excited. Excited. Last one. Let's go. Part 8, 200 Springs.
Yosh!
This song, uh, this song has been used a lot in this game. I love it. It's used in Vertin's childhood days, I think. When they're hoping for the future, they're hoping for their getting outside, enjoying freedom. Until, yeah, we don't need to remember that tragedy. This calls for celebration. I'll head to town and buy some wine for us. The real good stuff. You just wait right here. What? Wait, please. There's no need to go to all that trouble. You waited all this time for it to bloom, only to take care of the moment it does take off. Can you believe it?
心配しない
So
で
what? We have nothing but time ahead. Really? But Pip lowers her voice to just above a whisper.
でも
He's nearly 80 years old.
うん
Did you say something? Nothing. Never mind. I think the sun will set soon. You're right. We should rest while it's still shining. Abraham's just,
路節
where will we go after this?
わから
I'm
な
not
い
sure. I've left matters in Wanju with a friend, so perhaps it's time to explore somewhere new. And you?
多分
Maybe I'll go home. I still have a lot to learn. Actually, I slipped away without telling anyone. I suspected as much. You're too young to be out here alone. Your family must be worried about you. Soft blades of grass press against paper Heron's fingertips, a sign that they're still growing.
路節
I have another question. Go ahead. Have you lived a long time? The things you mentioned on the way here, the Eastport being busy once, they're all from the past. The story of the immortal in Wanju dates back nearly 200 years.
ごめんなさい
I'm sorry. It's alright if you don't want to talk about it. Just forget what I asked. The wind brushes against paper Heron's hair. That's quite alright. Yes, it's you.
賢いね
Not much gets
で
past
も
you. I wasn't intent to. It's hard to explain. Just think of me like the old man's dream. I too have suffered a long illness. What does it feel like to live for so long?
うん
Well, it doesn't feel so special. When you're ill for a long time, you almost forget what it's like to be well.
どうして
Why call it an illness? Many people dream of living long lives. Even in stories, that's what the Taoists thought. You shouldn't believe everything you read in stories. And from what books, pray tell, did you find this information? Legend of the Getyan, the White Horse Immortal, a tale of magazine, and 3 Years of Strange Dreams collection. Getyan. Ooh, Legend of the Getyan is still popular even
確か
after 200 years, eh? I remember a story about a mortal seeking the way from the Getyan clan. He descends the mountain only to discover that 1,000 years have passed. Two stories talk of immortals desiring the mortal world, or mortals yearning for the immortal realm. At their core, they describe what one cannot attain. My senior sister once said that as a person ages, time seems to speed up. I didn't argue then, but deep down I disagreed. When you're young, the blooming and fading of flowers marks a season. That time doesn't change, even decades later. Flowers still bloom, seasons still pass, everything feels just as it did. But now I see she was right. The first 10 years feel slow. But the next 10 are easier to ensure.
いずれ過ぎ
After
去るか
that,
ら
the days just pass one after another. I don't quite understand. I'll be 17 soon, so for me, this is the 17th of spring.
あなたは何回
Paper
春を
Heron,
見たの
how many strings have you seen?
もう
I don't
覚えて
remember.
な
You
い
certainly ask your questions. Bring! I'll go get it.
焦ることは
No
ないよ
need to rush, eh? You get far.
でも
What? Likely knows this area better than us. It'll come back if it wishes it. No, I made a promise. I have to keep it.
Eh?
What promise? When we met today, I said I would help you anytime you needed it. I wasn't sure how and when I would give it, but at the very least, I can fetch your mule.
私
Ooh.
のラバ
Oh, so this. Yeah, I kind of knew this going in, didn't realize it. Uh, the mule. So this is before me flying.
うんそう
Yes, the mule should go to the one who fixed the key flow. No, to the one who saved the tree. So it belongs to you now. Well, I suppose it'll give me a companion in my travels. It's a slow thing, but it's not as though you're in a hurry. The sound of the mule's steps grow quieter with each passing second. I should go check on it.
す
You
ぐ
stay
戻る
here,
から
alright? I'll be right back.
じゃあ
Here,
早
you
く来て
better be
ね
quick. Paper Heron lays her head back down. The rustling of the grass quiets, and the rays of sunlight feel warm on her skin. It's not long before she closes her eyes and drifts off to sleep. 17. The year I went down to the mountain with Finch. I was 17 then too, I think. A soft bristle from the bush rouses your attention. Hooray! You're back? Where's Pip? Pats the mule's neck affectionately. The mule ignores her instead, shaking its ears and walking over to the street to much of the new grass. Good timing. You can help me
一
think.
体何度
How
目
many
の
springs
春
have
な
I
のかな。
seen? How many springs have I seen? Is it 200 springs? 20? 1? Or has she lost all her springs? Being immortal sounds good,
多分
actually. I thought long and hard on the matter yesterday. Please don't be too harsh with her. We will all leave one
今
day,
後
and when she does, she will walk alone, long, lonely road.
なのか
Won't make her loneliness any heavier to bear. Hmm. I'm officially done with the survey. Claim. Woo! One pull. Okay, whatever I can. Yay.
「暴気はただの術法じゃない」「体内と体外を一つにして」
Alright, so once you select the live option, then you have to click on the go live button. More option at
I don't know who needs to hear this, but it took me way too extra devices, just the app. Here's how it works. Way too long to figure out how to mute your mic while live streaming. The best part is you don't need any headset or extra devices. How it works. Open TikTok. Go to your gaming, pick your game, set your description, and add your live goal. That's where you'll see the mute mic corner. 3 lines in the bottom right corner. That's where you'll see the mute should on or off instantly.
"私たち同化の者は自然に従うことを大切に」
Go, go, go! Yes! Oh, yes! I'm so good at this. Yay! Yes! Let's go! Can do it, Anna. Can do it, Anna. You just gave up. You just gave up. Of course, this. I love being first. Okay, okay. I can do this. Oh, yes. 3. That was only 3? What? There was more than 3. Come on. Can I only pick up 3? Move as many berries as possible. Learn magic. Learn magic is sucking right now. Oh my god, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Again. Suck it, bitch. Yes. I'm good at this. Okay. Dizzy Possum. Then a little of green and a little bit of whoa. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Ano? What? Why should I avoid it? Alright. Oh. Why are we all different? So if we have the same blocks, they're not gonna get in. It's gonna be a tie. I'm gonna choose this. They're gonna choose this one. Dang. Okay. Whatever. Lara Solaris. Okay. Oh, they have 1. They have 4 of this. So I... Dang. Okay. What? No. Yes. Okay, I still beat him. Okay. I think I win this match already. This was she was my only, or they were my only opponent here. Okay. I'm good at this. I think the trick is to never stop moving. So when I get the crab, oh yeah, I think I win this. Oh, see, I think I just win this. Yep, I've got 4. There's no way. There's no way he's gonna beat me. He's got 0. God. Okay. 4. I just. Oh, he's gonna win this one. Whatever. It's okay. Nice try, man. Nice try. Yay! I really like this game mode actually. I'm gonna buy. Can I buy here? So I'm gonna save up for 2-7. After that, maybe I'll drop to that. I don't know how to do this. Oh god. Dam's a fighter. Oh, James. That's good. That's good. Oh, I was first. Okay. I'm so good at this. Yes, first. Shit. Okay, it's okay. I'm still first. I'm still first, guys. It is a shame, though. I'm sorry. It's... Dodge water splash from pond frogs. Okay. Oh shit! I didn't see that. Focus on myself. I'm gonna focus on myself. Yep, I'm number 1 again. Yes. Oh, I see you. Woohoo! I'm good at this. The second place is -6 points. Not even close, baby. So it's the first. I hope I get Lamb so I can beat him. No, it's okay. Okay. This guy has no zeros. Do I win? Yes, I win. I win. No. I win this one though. Did Lamb lose? Oh, Lamb won. Fudge. What's this? Pick blue. How do I pick blue? What? Fudge! Couldn't. I think having a mouse gives you an advantage, actually. This is fun. I like that. Oh god. I hope I win. Yes, 0. Oh god, I got this. Land one! Fuck! It's intense. What is this? So how do I do this? Oh! Oh wait! I'm looking at the wrong... I was looking at land the whole time. It's the one. It's the... Of course, it's the 7. Okay, I literally beat him one time. How many purple cards does he have? 0! Oh shit! Oh shit! I just won. Oh shit, I love it. Sorry, Lan. S- I hope I have enough. No, not even. Okay, I think the last match. We'll do it. How you guys doing? Oh, I'm good at this. Already. Yeah, that's a good. Shit. Okay. Fuck! I was in there. It's a hard one. I'm too good. Oh, there's another one. Fudge, I think I just lost that one. No, I said one. Okay. I love this game. Why are they only carrying one? I think three is a better investment. Yes. Yep. This Verdlovsky's gonna lose. I love this mini games. These mini games. They can sabotage me. I just have to stand here. You're not gonna catch up. It's unfortunate. Yes, I still beat him. Yes. I think Sverdlovski's gonna be Y-Face in the end. Oh, I don't know what this is. I was second. Ah, Sverdlovsky. I didn't know you had to just spin it. I hate that. I hated this. Hello. Huh? Ang wala. Ay, nandito. Oo, wait lang. Nag-stream. Ewan ko. Oh, stop mo ang streaming. Wait lang. Check. 4-7. Nag-stop mo na ang streaming? Ang streaming. Hindi, YouTube yan. Gina-stream ko. Kasi hindi ko live sa aking computer. So, tignan ko ang YouTube. Yun ang gina-live ko. Ha? Hodge, ha? Mm-mm. 4753. Check. Mm-mm. Ano? Okay. Okay, last na. Last round. Okay. Oh shit, two. Three. Fudge. I lost. Yay.
おっと我らの偉大なるベルティ君また会えたね。Let's go. I'll be right back. Me back.
No one's even at my level, baby. That was 3? Amazing. What screen? Green, green, pink, blue, 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 yellow, green, pink, blue, yellow. Oh, good. Okay. Green, blue, red. Green, blue, red, pink. Green, blue, red, pink, yellow. 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 Easy actually. Yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green, pink. Green, yellow, red, pink. Green, yellow, red, pink. So easy! No one even comes close to me right now. Dang. I would actually lose this. Yes, I beat my only competition. Oh, okay. I think I win this match. I think I can safely say that. Sorry, please. Yes, I love this. Oop. I won all my matches except the one I didn't win. But she has nothing, bro. So- Oh, he actually wins the last. Good job, man. But he doesn't get the chance to play it. I win! Yes, I win. Hey, I have to make sure that there's actually no rewards left. Okay, yeah, I can buy. What's left? I want the full astronaut. Yes, I got it. Okay. Things and stuff. This is cool. Else. Okay, so I don't have that. I think I'm done.